So, new spot, not getting ready today because I already got ready. So, we're going to talk about 5 takeaways from a video that I watched for my communications class once again. So, this would be number 1. I would have never thought an advertisement has that much of an impact on me as it does, because most of the time I just try to skip the ad and go on about what I was watching or looking at. In all honesty, ads are just really just a pain, and most of the time make me angry. But maybe that's the whole point. Maybe they're trying to get your emotions going with that. I guess that is one way of it having an impact on you, and I never thought about that until I watched that video. But now that I have watched it, it does make sense, because I'm in the middle of watching something and it's at a good part and then an ad comes on. And then I get mad because an ad is coming on and I'm missing whatever I was watching. You know what I mean? So it makes a person angry. But maybe, again, that's the whole point, is getting your emotions together. Number 2. I do agree that art of persuasion is needed when it comes to advertising, or it just won't stick. Especially when it comes to a business that has a catchy jingle that gets stuck in your head for years. Because you know what's been stuck in my head since I was a kid? The 877 Need Cash Now commercial or whatever. But honestly, I literally don't even remember the company that made that jingle. I just remember that tiny little sliver, and it has been stuck in my head since I was a kid. I will probably never forget about it. But that's how they get you, because they're sneaky about it. But again, I don't even remember what the company was. And I'm not going to try to pick my brain or whatever and try to figure it out, because I just really don't care. I just hate when it gets stuck in my head. Number 3, if an ad makes you think it's doing its job, if it makes you think twice about an opinion, it's also doing its job, or even when it alters your opinion completely. I have a mindset that all advertisements are just BS, considering most of the time it's a junk product, or even just the company is trash. That is just trying to get you to buy into whatever it is they're selling. Since I've had that mindset for so long, I don't even think twice about ads until the jingle gets stuck in my head, and then I go crazy for a while. But again, that's how they get you. And number 4, I do agree to an extent that it can alter the way you think, but I also truly believe that if you just pay attention and not give it the time of day, I really don't believe it will sneak into your brain like it does. The only reason I say that might be because, again, I'm very stubborn when it comes to things trying to change the way I view them. Now, I do believe for some people, as in if you're gullible, it might have an impact on the way you think. But honestly, even though I've probably seen the same commercial on TV 1,000 times in the past year, I don't even remember the commercial or what it was about or what it offered, and I don't try to dig in my brain and try to find out what the commercial was, because in all honesty, I just don't care that much. I don't buy things that come from commercials. I just really, truly do think that they're just for money. Like, honestly, it's probably junk. Now, when you go to the store, sometimes do you remember, oh yeah, I've seen that on TV? Probably, but I don't really recall a time that I went to the store and was like, oh my god, that was a commercial I seen on TV, I'm going to buy that product. No. I buy the same things. Now, I do try new things, but that's not just because I've seen them on TV, that's just because they look appealing to me. And sometimes I hate them, so I won't buy them again. Or sometimes I like them, and it's become my new thing. But I normally just buy the things that I like, and that's what most people do. They just go back to the same things over and over again. And number 5, I think if we were a little bit more stubborn, that these theories about ads altering our brains wouldn't actually alter our brains in the way we think. But again, that's just my opinion, and I'm not a scientist or a psychologist, so in all honesty, I could be completely wrong, and I could not know what I'm talking about. But what I do know is I'll continue to be stubborn when it comes to media trying to manipulate the way I think and live and breathe, because what is the point if I can't live, breathe, or think the way that I want to? But again, I am very stubborn. So, love ya. Be authentic.